Well, we're following also the latest developments in Jackson, Mississippi, where authorities arrested a young woman shortly after she spoke out about immigration and her fears of being deported.
Because how boring would it be if everybody were from the same place?
Daniela Vargas.
Ms. Daniela Vargas.
22-year-old Daniela Vargas. President Trump told David Muir in January dreamers wouldn't be targeted.
America can't survive without immigrants.
We are a better country than this.
Daniela Vargas has been in this country since she was 7. She has no reason to be deported.
We were brought here in such a way. It's a very, very tough subject. We are going to deal with DACA with heart.
Hey, my name is Lonelia, and that behind me is Jackson, Mississippi. And the top 3 Google results for Mississippi was that, well, the Confederate emblem is still on the Mississippi state flag. Secondly, domestic violence isn't grounds for divorce here. And thirdly, there's a Mississippi bill that would allow gas chambers and electrocution for executions. What do the people of Mississippi really think about Daniela Vargas, immigration, DACA? And videos started pouring in with love and support for her and immigrants across the state and even the country. So take a listen.
Hi, we're Kent and Cindy. We're from Mississippi, and we believe in immigrants' rights.
I've been Daniela's friend for 5 years, and I know I can always tell her anything. She's never gonna judge me, and I always feel right at home when I'm with her.
Free Daniela. We all deserve a chance at the American dream.
Free Dany. Why? We are all immigrants, and we're here to stay.
I think all our ancestors are immigrants. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, everybody.
Hi Daniela, I just want to let you know that you are cared for and valued in our community, and I hope you get to come home real soon.
As a first-generation Indian American, it's really upsetting to see what's happening to Dany.
I stand with Daniela because she was brought here as a child, grew up here, has a job here, is a productive member of society, and deserves to stay.
Okay. What about the Dreamers? We're going to try and take care of the Dreamers very, very much. President, thank you for it.
America is supposed to be a melting pot.
Immigrants are good for America because it brings people from different culture, and we get to learn how they live their life, and to live is to learn.
Can't really relate to Daniela's situation, but I know, just like everybody else here, she wants freedom.
What's happening to Daniela is an injustice, and if it can happen to her, it can happen to each one of us.
Everyone has the right to pursue happiness.
At the end of the day, immigrants are the same as us. They're just people who are trying to make it in the world.
This country was made by immigrants. Unless you're an American Indian, you're an immigrant or a descendant of immigrants.
Her lawyer says that for this young woman who's been living in the U.S. for 15 years, which at age 22 is the vast majority of her life, for all intents and purposes, she is culturally American.
This young lady wants to be a math professor. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than that. And if we want to really make our country great, then what we need is an educated youth, somebody who's coming to this country to better themselves. And you know, we can't really ask for much more than that. So
anyone to say that anyone shouldn't be allowed here, it wouldn't be America if we wasn't nobody allowed.
God is love, say the scriptures, and if we don't love each other, we don't have God in our hearts.
And we love families, and we don't want to see anybody deported. We don't want to see families broken.
So we all must come together to live up to the ideals that we have for ourselves that made this country great.
Immigrants make America great. Free Dany, because this is the only home she's ever known.
There comes a time in every country's life when it has to learn 2 things. Number 1, stop being afraid of the dark. Number 2, learn to share. America, it's time.